Let's take another look at the Eibishter. He is more of everything that we are. So if we have a little bit of intelligence, he has infinite. If we have a little bit of chesed, he has infinite, etc., etc. If we have a little bit of sensitivity, then he has infinite, yeah?
It works the same way with kas and greed and all these other?
Yes. So when you say he needs but not like us, that's true. Our needs are petty. His needs are real. So it's not that he has less, he has more. Most human needs are not even true. They're not even true. The Eibishter's needs are true. And one of the ways of understanding this, I hope this makes sense. When we think about the Eibishter getting angry, and we think, nah, that's human. Human beings often get angry out of weakness, out of fear, out of pettiness. But there is a valid anger. Like when Moshe Rabbeinu got angry at the people. That's a valid anger. That was not a weakness. Like moral indignation. That's not a weakness. That's a value. So when we say the Eibishter gets angry, his anger is real. Our anger is sometimes unjustified, sometimes petty, sometimes. So we can't say he doesn't get angry because our anger is flawed. His anger is the real thing, and it's not flawed. But let's get down even to basic body descriptions. Does the Eibishter have an arm?
If we have one, then he has a million.
We have two. Hello?
I didn't even realize it. So I'm with you.
The Torah says he has a right arm and a left arm. Does he or doesn't he?
In a spiritual sense, somewhat.
So it must be true. Exactly. So the Eibishter has an arm.
Is a back of the neck.
But what is his arm like?
Much larger than mine.
Much larger, right? Better developed. So aren't we told not to take that literally? That when it says an arm, we're not supposed to take it literally? We are supposed to take it literally because the Torah speaks real.
It's not like a remez, like Rashi says something that maybe it's not what it really means, it's what, you know.
We're not supposed to understand the Eibishter's arm as a physical arm.
Once you understand it's physical, it's like
You know why?
limited.
You know why? Why shouldn't we think of the Eibishter's arm as physical? Because his arm is real. And a physical arm is not. A physical arm is not a real arm. It's just a cheap copy.
So his spiritual
Because
arm is
we're-
a physical arm?
No, his arm is a real arm. I don't know why we call it spiritual. It's real. And we are created in his image. The Gashmias. Exactly. He doesn't have a physical arm because a physical arm is not a real one.
It's like back it up, like what came first?
What came first?
Spirituality.
Right. So the perfect example is when my granddaughter was crying because her doll broke. The arm came off. So I said, wow, that must have hurt a lot. So she starts to laugh. She says, it didn't hurt. I said, how could it not hurt? The arm came off. She says, it's not a real arm. I said, how do you know? She says, it's plastic. Plastic. A plastic arm is not a real arm. So what is a real arm? An arm with a bone in it. Oh, that's a real arm. No, it's not. It's a bone. So what's a real arm? The Eibishter's arm is a real arm. He raises his arm, the sea splits. Now you're talking an arm. An arm made out of a bone? Come on. An arm that can break?
To us, that's what real is. That's why Abdallah's arm is fake.
That's right.
That's
And
what
that's
you think.
why the Torah had to be revealed to us, because we think we're real. So the Eibishter came and said, excuse me, but you're plastic.
Are you able to say we're real, but you're more real? Like
Yeah.
you're real.
Okay, if you want to be polite.
Like, just realist.
We are a good copy of what's real. We're almost lifelike.
Things like a mom.
So anything it says in Torah about the Eibishter is the real thing because it's not Gashmias. So let's try this again. Does the Eibishter have an arm? Yes. Literally an arm? Yes. A real arm? Yes. You mean like mine? No. A real one. Why is your arm the measure of reality?
Because that's the reality as we know it.
Which is
That's our
pathetic.
perspective. No, it's not. That's the reality that Hashem gave us for a reason.
But that's why he corrected it with the Torah.
So
That's he revealed a bigger truth in Torah. Without Torah, yeah, we would run around thinking we're it. Just like the doll thinks,
Isn't that what the Greeks made? They made the human being
yeah,
the ultimate.
Because that's as far as their understanding of the reality went.
Well, they also
because they don't start from the beginning.